As I've made this video, it's been really beneficial to me to reflect and hear the things that were said and also some of the things that weren't said as they relate to my job, and has helped me to think about ways that I can improve as a leader and a principal. So hopefully you'll be able to do the same. I invite you to take some notes and reflect as you hear what faculty members have to say, parents, and students.
The qualities that I've seen that have been most helpful in principals that I've had experience with, starting out as a student growing up in elementary school. My principal at that time was always checking in on us and checking in on how we felt that day, our mood, seeing if we could be happy or if we were happy. And I thought that was very helpful. It made the school feel like an extension of home. As a teacher, the qualities that have helped me, I've taught in special education and small group. The time the principal I had at that time, that they took to understand the unique challenges that I had in that classroom, and that every teacher can have in their classroom depending on the students that they are working with. And now as a general education teacher, I teach third grade. One of the qualities that I've come to admire in the principals I've worked with is the trust they have in me to run my classroom, and the willingness they have to let me be the leader of my classroom, but also when I need assistance or need help, that they are right there and willing to help out, and they know my students and they know how to help them when that need arises.
I want to do the perspective from a small group special education teacher. I have taught for 14 years in both charter schools and district schools. I've taught from preschool through 12th grade. And to me, it's really important that principals understand how a special education classroom, especially a self-contained classroom, works, and that they have faith and trust in the teachers. We are with our students for 3, sometimes longer years, so we really get to know them, and we get to know their parents really well. We spend a lot of time doing data entry and collecting data for the IEPs, so we know how to get them to work and different things that set them off. So to me, it's very important that principals have faith in their teachers, that they're patient with their teachers, and know and understand the flexibility the teachers have to have in order to ensure that their students are progressing the way that they need to progress. And I think they need to also understand, the teachers are not just only dealing with IEPs, writing IEPs, data collection. They're also dealing with behaviors, and they're also dealing with managing the paraeducators in their classroom too. So if they can be flexible and patient, it's much better. And also, treat them as a team and also as professionals. They work very hard. We're differentiating. A lot of the times, not just differentiating for each student, but each grade. We have 3 different grades at the same time. So it's really important that they're patient and communication and flexible, and definitely not micromanage.
Okay, I have been a teacher. I have been an assistant principal, a principal, and now I'm a supervisor. First of all, I think that it's so important to be out in your school. Be out there with the students, be out there with the teachers, and know what's going on, and just be a great example. And while you're out there, do little things that they're going to notice. Pick up some trash, clear off a lunch table, play with the kids, do the things, because that way you're being an example not only to the students but also to the teachers, and they trust you and they respect you for that. My biggest advice when I moved from being a teacher to being a principal, my biggest goal is don't forget to wear your teacher hat occasionally. If you forget what it's like to be a teacher, you're not going to be a great principal. And I even do that now. When I am a supervisor, I wear my principal hat. So I have lots of hats in my closet, figuratively speaking. I think communication is so important, and it's important. I think the most important thing is really listening, really seeking to understand what people are saying, and then providing some responsible solutions, or seeking to understand even more. I think the most important thing is to enjoy your job, find the joy in the journey. I love my work in education, and it's joyful. And I think that if you find the joy in it, you're going to be amazing.
So a good principal is present and approachable, both for his students and for parents and for faculty and staff. This is important that you find ways to be where everyone is, whether that be in the lunchroom, out at recess, outside for drop-off and pick up with parents, so that they have an opportunity to come talk to you. And it might be the little things, but it also might be really big. Knowing that a principal is there whenever you need it is important. Clear expectations from your staff, but expectations from your students as well, so there's no muddy waters, and it makes it easy for everyone to know what's expected. A positive person is really important. If you walk in and you're positive, then that positivity trickles down to everyone else, and even if someone's having a bad day, that positivity can turn it around. It's important that a principal recognizes and rewards students and staff. It's the little things, it's a candy bar, it's a drink card, something easy. Just a pencil for students means a lot to them, just to know that somebody's recognized them and sees that. For PTA, it's important to have a principal who's active and involved and willing to first join PTA, and second, encourage staff to also join and be active in helping bring that community aspect to the school.
Please, always let us know. Let us know if something's going on with our kids. Whether it's good, bad, we as parents want to know. I feel like a principal that has that type of communication, we can bond with, we can develop those relationships with, and we also know that our kids are always safe. Knowing that your kid is safe and happy at school really puts a parent's mind at ease. It lets us know that they're in a good place, people love them there, they're safe there. So my recommendation is get out there, get to know the kids, get to know us as parents. It makes us just feel great and lets us know that the school that they're in is a wonderful, happy place. From a parent, thank you for everything you do. We understand that your job is not always easy and it's not always, sunshine and rainbows, but we do appreciate everything that you do for our kids.
I think principals should get out and see their students more, and I appreciate it when they listen to me.
Hi, I'm in 11th grade, and one of my favorite things that my principal does for us is he's really involved, and he comes to practices and rehearsals. Like the other day, he came into one of my classes and started playing the game we were playing with us. And he's just super involved, and he takes time to ask you questions and stuff, and he always comes to all the performances, and yeah, he's just super involved, and that makes a huge difference.
Hope, Principal Hope to be safe, and Principal Hope be good. Good principals are nice, friends are happy, and help me do hard things.
I think good principals meet their kids in the morning in elementary schools, maybe go out and play around with the kids a little bit, have some little bit of fun. I don't know, just say hi every time they see somebody, maybe if they know somebody's name, say hi with their name or something like that. And yeah, I don't know. I think that's what makes a good principal, honestly.
I think a good principal interacts with the students and is thoughtful
and like really gets to know them like by name and just talks with them. And yeah.
So a good principal should always listen to the kids that got sent to the principal's office. So a good principal should always listen to the instructions and follow the right rules.
Is a good principal because he lets us have a safe lunch every day. He lets us go to the Zen Zone when we need it.
If I go to a new school, I want my principal to help others when they don't understand and to be nice to the students.
Well, make sure nobody gets hurt and make sure that nobody gets hurt. And then look out for other people and make sure you're not being mean to everyone. Okay?
One thing that I think makes a good principal is that the principal does activities with the students. I think principals should listen to students' ideas.
Principals should be nice and should be there to support children when they need help or when they are sad.
Remember to be kind.
I think principals should be kind and they should throw some events over the school year for the kids so they can be happy.
Remember to be nice.